Get ready to match the stars. From Dallas, Steve Canale. Brett Summers. Charles Nelson Riley. Elaine Joyce. From One in a Million, Richard Paul. And Patty Ducaston. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Rayburn.
Hello, John. Thank you, friends. All ready? No, brass. Oh, gold is going through the ceiling. All right. Is there anything anyone has to say? Please do not feed the patient. All right, Charles. There's no eating during the course of the show.
He's left you crumbs from yesterday. Right there and behind his plate.
The nurse should have cleaned it. I told her to clean it up.
May we greet our two players here, Ty Fulton and Drew Gaines. A little polite applause, if you would, please. Thank you. Remember, Drew Gaines is a young lady who's been married for a year and a half. And where do you live again?
La Cañada.
La Cañada. All right. And Ty is a student studying communications.
Telecommunications.
Telecommunications.
Correct.
Where do you study that?
Well, I'll be at USC. I was at Cal State Northridge. I'm going to wrap it up at USC. That way we save money.
Uh-huh. Oh, very
Talk
clever.
so fast,
All
Ty.
right,
thank you.
I missed it.
Oh.
I got Northridge this time.
Oh, gee. Cal State Northridge.
Score is tied.
choose every
Drew
other
went
word.
first last time, so Ty, we're going to ask you to go first this
a
time. You have
decoder.
A or a B. This is the second round of the second game.
A, please. Apple.
All right.
Okay,
Ready.
ready.
Andy said, this T-shirt craze is really wild. I just saw a girl with an entire amusement park on her front. She had the biggest blanks I ever saw. T-shirt craze. Amusement park. Biggest blanks I ever saw. That's very good. Patty?
You know that Roger loves roller coasters.
I think we're going to have to throw that one out. That's all right, Charles.
Oh,
You're entitled. So I will
Get the
eliminate
doctor.
this one, and you can throw your cards away there. And I'll put that one there and get another one here from some anonymous person whose hand... Did you see any part of his body? No. Oh, you did. Just the arm. Right. All right. And I tell you what I'll do, just to make it fair here, I'll mix these up.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Very good, sweetheart.
All right.
I like the way you mixed that up.
Now, I don't know which one is which, and neither do you. And Ty, you have a choice of A or B.
We'll stay with A.
Going to stay with A. All right. I don't know whether you got the one I just put in or the other.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster, yeah. Muggsy said, our neighborhood was really tough.
How tough was it, darling?
I'm sorry. You're all drunk. This is your last chance. Muggsy said, our neighborhood was really tough.
Excellent.
You're sobering up. On Christmas, Santa...
On
would come
Christmas,
da- on
Santa.
Christmas, Santa would come down the chimney carrying a blank. Our neighborhood was tough. Tough
I get it.
neighborhood.
Okay, I get it.
Tough neighborhood. Santa would come down the chimney carrying a blank. Here we go, Ty. Muggsy said our neighborhood was really tough. On Christmas, Santa would come down the chimney carrying a blank.
Gene, I have two very good answers. I don't
The
know
first
which
one you
to go.
say was the one
We'll
we have
be
to
the
count.
judge of that, Tom.
Okay. I'm going to say gun.
A gun.
Right.
What was the other one?
I
A whip.
guess it doesn't match mine, does it?
He said his second choice would have been whip. His first choice is gun. That's his answer, and it stands.
Yeah, my Santa was a little less rough than that. He carried a can of mace.
A can of mace.
Can of mace.
Oh,
I
yes.
go, well, now, Ty, all is not lost. I said pistol or gun or gat, etc.
Oh, there's one shot. Gun is what we're
What
after.
Barbara Stanwyck always had in her pocketbook, a gat.
A gat, yes. All right. Super time. Santa would come down the chimney carrying a
Bag of ammunition.
bag of ammunition. Just throw it with his hands, huh?
A sack of ammunition.
Yes. All right,
My
Richard.
Santa was a little subtler. Under his cute little gloves, he wore a set of brass knuckles.
Tough to protect himself. What do you got for us there?
My Santa was mean, a dead reindeer.
Oh, really?
Patty?
Wow.
What happened to you? Betty White told me to write that.
No, she didn't. Ready, Drew?
Ready.
Now, again, you're in the same position you were in last time. You just need a couple to tie or three
Try
to win.
not to be quite so clever.
Remember who you're dealing with over
Try
here.
no good answers.
Farmer Brown has lost his mind.
He's not alone,
Charles has
Farmer
found
Brown.
He's lost his mind. He's making all his cows wear blanks.
Oh, my God.
Steve just wrote a 3-act play. Farmer Brown has lost his mind. He's making all his cows wear blanks.
Bras?
Of course, bras, right.
She said bras.
Boy,
yeah.
that's really the answer. They would never wear telephone buzzers.
You're not feeding this patient.
I don't get it.
He's overfed.
Lost his bow, I tell you. What do we have here? See, don't be too clever, don't be too smart, and you're going to match a few people. Bras.
All right. Show us your
Ordered
bra.
bras, but I went a different route. Rubber gloves.
That's quite clever if you think about it for a moment.
We did.
Yeah.
Telephone
So he
buzz.
puts them on their horns.
So they don't miss the call.
Farmer Brown has lost his mind. He's making all his cows wear
Bras.
bras. Tie score 2-2.
Well, not only is he making them wear them, but he calls it underwear.
Bras.
Last net stockings in the garden there.
Would you step down here, Drew, please, and take your place on a little blue dot there? And we'll say goodbye to Ty Fulton, who's leaving here with a total of $250.
Thank
Good
you.
luck to you and your
Great, Charles, Elaine, Richard, Patty, it's been a pleasure.
Now, while we spin him off, we're going to spin a message for America. With Ty.
I missed it. What did he say?
All right. Drew, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Good luck to you. I hope you win a lot of money. You could win over $10,000 here. We polled the studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. C blank. $500 if you match the most popular answer, $250 for the second most popular, and $100 for you if you match the third. Now, as you call on the stars, just choose the ones who are establishing eyeball contact with you. I'll get you out here, because sometimes in your nervousness, while you can't see all of their names or you can't remember them all,
Elaine.
Elaine.
A C cup.
C cup.
She knows from experience.
She knows from experience?
Yes.
All right.
Patty?
A C note.
C note.
It's a $100 bill, isn't it?
That's a C note.
Or
It's
used
a
to be.
$100 bill, yes.
Charles?
Oh, that
Charles?
is disgusting.
CNR?
What does that
Charles
mean?
Nelson
And it better be on there or I'm leaving.
That's not going to be on there, Charles. Is that really your answer?
C sharp.
C sharp.
There's no such thing.
That's what he gets for stealing from Elaine.
C sharp is
screwed him
D,
up.
Charles.
All right.
CB.
CBS.
Oh. All right. Now you have a choice of the CBS, C note, or C cup.
That was hard.
Or one of your own making.
I'll go with Charles. CBS.
Oh,
You want
Charles.
CBS?
Sure, Charles really got that one all by himself.
Let's find out if CBS is up there in any position. We'll begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. CB Radio. CB Radio.
That's a good one.
CIA.
All right, good buddies. Here we go with a $250 response. C note. There's Patty's answer. Last chance for CBS in more ways than one. Here we go with the big one. There it is.
They try to get the $10 for those special license plates this year. I'm not gonna send it in.
That's right. I wouldn't do that. Now, Drew, you've won $500. That's yours. But we multiply that by 10 makes 5,000. That's the least you can play for here. However, if you get a lucky spin of the star wheel, we'll double it up to $10,000. Step right up there and have a go at it. We'll all root for a double for Drew Gaines here. Here we go.
Go, Drew, do it now.
Ding. $5,000 with Patty Duke Aston.
I'm just here for the laughs. It's been so plentiful today.
Just swing around this way toward me, if you would, please. Here we go. For all blank. That's 2 words. For all blank.
Help. Do we all vote on this?
This is not a committee decision.
Oh, it is a committee. Oh, no, everybody else wrote this one. Okay. Oh, please.
All right, Drew. Give us the answer that she has on the card. You get the $5,000. There it is. For all.
People?
For all people.
Nobody wrote that one.
How did someone so smart suddenly get so dumb?
That's her first rotten answer.
I know,
Let's see
that
what you
was
have.
Two choices, for all we know and for all time.
For
And we
all
wrote
time.
For all time.
Yeah. For all time seemed to be a good one. Well, now, Drew, yeah, you drew a little blank. Drew drew a blank there.
I'm
But
sorry, Drew.
she's got
I wish I'd drawn the same
$500.
blank.
And that's not bad. Thank you for being with us, my dear. Follow that tall fellow over there with the red turtleneck sweater, and we'll all say goodbye to Drew Gaines. And welcome John Velarde and Lois Yamakoshi. Hello there.
Hi, Gene.
John Velarde.
That's right.
Where are you from, John?
I'm from Fullerton, California, and I work for the DA's office as an investigator. I've got 3 children and 1 wife.
You like your job?
Yes, I do. It's the best job I've had in a long time.
How long
I've
have you
got
been doing
people I'd like investigated.
Cool it.
I've been with the DA's office for 5.5 years.
Uh-huh. Sounds like an interesting work. Lois,
Hi.
tell us about you, please.
During the day, I teach school. I'm a mathematics teacher at a junior high school. And in the evenings, I'm trying to earn my master's degree.
In the field of
Education.
education.
Uh-huh.
Good for you.
Well,
Thank
good
you.
for you.
Bravo.
You live around here somewhere?
I live in Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. All right. Each of you, remember, will be playing 2 games. This is game number 1. And John, we'll begin with you. A or B, please.
I'll take A.
A it is for you. And A says, Sam said, I don't know what the world is coming to. I was at a party, and a naked blank jumped out of a cake. I don't know what the world is coming to. We're all set. John? Sam said, I don't know what the world is coming to. I was at a party, and a naked blank jumped out of a cake.
Man?
Man? Because usually it's a naked woman.
What is the world coming to?
Yeah,
Yeah,
usually.
what is the world coming to? I said a naked ape jumped out of it.
A naked ape.
It could have been a man.
Yes.
Oh, he's cultured.
Naked ape jumped out of a cake.
I went kind of in a different direction. I'm not too sure of my answer, to be perfectly frank.
No.
I said a naked pair of Siamese twins.
Oh.
Now, don't ask me why. You said say the first thing that comes in you. I thought it was group therapy. Now, just stop that. You'll all be sent to your room.
You're a hostile bunch.
That's redundant.
Yeah?
It is.
Yeah?
Just Siamese twins. You don't need a pair. It's already a pair.
That's right, because the way you said it would be 4.
4 people.
Yes.
That's what I meant. A pair of Siamese twins. I meant 4.
Now, I don't want letters. It's all in fun. None.
Charles Nelson Riley's home address is... I was at this party, and a naked man jumped out of a cake, according to John Velarde.
John, I was at the same party.
Aha!
Thank you.
What
awful.
Well, I understand that for a DA, it would seem to be kinky if a man jumped out of a cake, but I live in Studio City, so there it's a little different. A buffalo.
A naked buffalo.
Wonderful time.
Yeah. You ever had buffalo stew? Oh, it's delicious.
And I tasted it for weeks.
Yes.
As a matter of fact.
Patty, what do you got for us?
Rabbi.
A naked rabbi.
No, I had ape. I just slipped rabbi in there.
I see.
To make up
ape.
for the nun.
I see. All right. So that's one for him, and you'll have a shot at it in a moment or so, but right now we have this for you. Lois. All right, this is it. Ralph said, I've got good news and bad news.
Oh?
The good news is, my wife ran into a large fortune. The bad news is, she did it by backing the car into a blank. Did you hear all that?
I got it.
What does it say?
Oh, dear. Yes.
As soon as you're ready, Patty.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was going to use that, but I'm not going to.
Ralph said, I've got
were
good
you?
news and bad news. The good news is my wife ran into a large fortune. The bad news is she did it by backing the car into a
Bank.
A bank.
Bank. Uh-huh.
All right, she said bank. I think we can
Yeah.
dispense with that now.
What is that?
That says, please do not feed
Derogatory
the
remarks?
patient.
Oh, my gosh. Well, sooner or later, you're going to get lucky and come up with a bank.
There it is. One for Lois.
What did she say?
Bank.
She said bank?
Yes.
Sounds good to me, bank.
All right.
A Brinks truck.
A Brinks truck would do it. It's running into a large fortune. 2-1 the score at this moment. Good news is large fortune. Bad news is she did it by backing the car into a...
An Iranian limousine.
Yeah. They got it, haven't they?
You see, I guess I must think small or something. When they talk fortune, I think about banks. I just said a rolls.
A roll.
To me, that'd be a fortune.
Yes, it would indeed. It is
A roll?
these days.
That was a seated
honey,
rolls, the way he spelled it.
Did I spell it wrong?
No.
No. Yes, Patty?
She backed it into an Arab.
An Arab.
Oil.
Yeah. And the money just spilled all over. No blood, just money
money.
spilling all over the place.
Oil in their veins.
All right, we go to round 2 here. Lois, you're ahead. You may go first.
B, please.
B it is. Stephen, Brett, you do not play. The
I guess I
others,
can't play
please
anymore either.
respond to this.
Do you have any more cards?
Some cards.
Throw them all away.
I got.
No,
Oh, I got plenty.
yes, we keep them right down here.
Oh, well, could you
I'll
look for
get
them
you.
anyway?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, huh?
I didn't touch her.
Lies. He lies. That's how he opens his Christmas present.
There you are.
That's why he doesn't get any.
Now, these
Your
test
deal.
scores. Oh.
All right. Roy said, I think my doctor used to work in a grocery store. Oh, I do this over here.
Oh, yeah.
Now I know how they
Get all mixed up.
Excellent. Good thing.
Roy said, I think my doctor used to work in a grocery store. He's not
I want to
using...
have my bath now.
Get in the oxygen tent there. Roy said, I think my doctor used to work in a grocery store. He's not using blood to give me a transfusion. He's using blank. Okay, Lois? Think about it.
You think about it.
All right. That's very good.
Very good.
Well, if it's that good, I'm not using it.
He used to work in a grocery store.
That's right, Charles. He used to work at a grocery store, and therefore he's not using blood to give me a transfusion. He's using blank.
Got you covered.
Did you say you're getting Patty Deutsch instead of me?
No, just pay attention. Just write your little things and go on about your business.
Roy said, I think my doctor used to work in a grocery store. He's not using blood to give me a transfusion. He's using blank.
Milk.
Milk.
Oh, no?
You said that because it looks like blood, didn't you?
Oh, then I can't. Milk.
Milk
Yeah.
is thicker than water.
Please.
So is blood.
Charles, you're up first. Her answer is milk. Now, don't get too excited, Charles.
I said liquid detergent.
Liquid detergent. Another winner.
So we call it Patty Deutsch answer.
What'd you say, Blondie?
I said, oh, I should have had a V8.
V8. It's getting close to it. Looks a little more like blood than milk does.
Did you do that again and hit it a little
liquid
harder this time?
Yeah.
Keep expecting them to knock themselves out in that commercial.
That's true.
Orange juice. I think milk sounds good to me.
What color is blood, Mr. Paul?
Well, I'm colorblind. What do I know?
What have you got for us?
I could have had a V8.
A V8. All right. Tomato juice would have been anything like that is all right. So there we are in the middle of round two. It's 2-1 in her favor, and we've got to pause here for a little business with you, if you please. 15 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't. There's nothing we can do in 15 seconds,
We had to
is
fill
there?
6 minutes yesterday. 6
Time to
minutes.
say goodbye. Join us next time for the match game. I'm Gene Rayburn. Thank you.